Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News here on Fox 14. Joining us in the studio, Captain Will Davis from the Joplin Police Department. So you may recall here recently we did a story where a few of the bridges in Joplin have been renamed for some fallen officers, and that's exactly what we're here to talk about. So welcome in.
I appreciate having me. Thank you very much.
You know, I think just from my standpoint, I know this is a very important thing to be able to do. So we're talking the bridge on East 20th, just over the railroad tracks there, the one on South Range Line that MoDOT just rebuilt, and the newer bridge over I-44 on Connecticut. So first off, each of these bridges, which names go where?
Yeah, so on East 20th, that's going to be the Officer Jake Reed Memorial Bridge. And it's kind of significant for Jake because during his career there was an individual who was contemplating harming themselves by jumping off that bridge, and so he talked to him and was able to de-escalate the situation and help save that person's life. So that really kind of has some meaning to Jake and his family, and they really wanted to pursue that bridge, and so we're thankful for the city council that that is a city bridge. So they went through the whole entire process of planning and getting everything organized in order to officially rename that in his honor for the sacrifice he made back in March of last year.
And then the bridge over South Range Line, of course, that's a MoDOT bridge, but still, it was able to be renamed as well.
Yeah. And we're the bridge on South Range Line, the Corporal Ben Cooper Memorial Bridge. We're thankful for Lane Roberts and Ben Baker for sponsoring those, because those are state bridges, and so the Ben Cooper Bridge there on South Range Line, it's going to be labeled right there for his honor for the actions of last March, where of course he died in the line of duty. And then the bridge on Connecticut that goes over I-44 is in honor of Officer Tim Nilsson, who had died back in 2004. And so we still recognize the sacrifice that he made in the line of duty, and we're here to support them and their families, and if there's something that we can continue to honor them kind of going forward, we're really excited about it.
I still remember that morning in 2004, just everything that went down there. How important is it to be able to recognize and honor these officers for their sasacrifices?
Because paying that ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty, I mean, that's kind of the ultimate, and so you have the ceremonies, you have the funerals, but this is something that each and every time you drive over it, you're gonna see that placard, you're gonna see that recognition, and so it just kind of helps bring back the memory of their sacrifice, and for that they paid, and they were the great servants to the community, and I think this is just a small way that we can honor them and all the great things that they did.
And we're just about out of time, but I wanted to also ask real quick, what kind of impact does this have on officers in the department, especially those who have been there for those events, to be able to see that recognition as well?
I think it's great, because we don't. This is the first time we've had something like this in Joplin, and so we've worked very closely with these officers, and so it's one of those where now every time you kind of go over it, you're like, it's the Jake Reed Bridge. So I know with some it's a tradition now that whenever you go over the bridge, you're calling out their name, and so it's one of those that we're not going to forget everything that they did. So it's very special to the officers. It's very special to me, and I know it means a lot to their families.
Captain Davis, thanks so much for coming in.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
We got information on where these bridges are and town if you want to stop by and pay your own respects and tributes. And we'll be back with more of the KOAM Morning News right after this.